Hello! This is the adult male doing a very rare box. About a year ago, I said it was going to be the last one I ever did, but I figured because we're pretty much relatively on the anniversary of that fateful Spider-Man box, and the fact that they're now doing one for Spider-Man Homecoming, I figured it was time for a return to that. So, barring a Spider-Man Homecoming 2 or whatever that sequel is going to be called, we're currently, this will be the last one. But like I said, it's been a while, so it was kind of worth doing. And I apologize once again. There's nothing for me to hold on to this to. Now, okay, so if you remember that very last one, you remember relative utter disappointment, and I couldn't pass up the opportunity for that kind of defeat to come back. So we'll see. I'm hopeful, but honestly, it's also just as good for those of you watching if it is just as disappointing. So we'll see. I've broken the seal, but I haven't actually opened it, so I don't know what's in here, and I haven't seen spoilers online. So we can go ahead and get this bad boy going. So you can see, it's a little crushed here. That could prove harmful. It doesn't help that I'm doing this with one hand because I don't have any way of holding this. So, okay. So right up off the top, you're gonna see the standard. We have a badge, or a patch, I should say, which is it's a for the Vulture, and then you'll see we have a pin, which is the standard collector core. These both always come with it, so it looks like a Vulture and a Spider-Man pin. So I can go ahead and pop these off for now. So let's get those out of the way, and let's delve in. Sorry, excuse me. Okay, so usually the first thing that's going to be on top is the promotion for what the next box's theme will be. And as you can see, it looks like the next one will be first appearance Avengers, meaning pretty much them folks you see up there. My guess would mean that it's the Avengers that first were on the team. That's my guess. I'm not going to look at the back of this, just because the back of this will have spoilers for this current box, because it has everything mapped out. Alright, so now you got your standard Pop Funko variant of an issue of a comic. This looks like Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, and of course it's popped version. So there's that. All very standard stuff at the top. So looks like the next thing they've got on here would be a shirt. You can see that the other stuff might be below it. So let's see what the shirt is. Cool. Alright, so the shirt happens to be a shirt for the School of Science and Technology. Basically, it's the school that Peter's going to in the new movie. So that's actually cool, because I like these types of shirts more than I like the ones that tend to have the pop designs on them. So that's better. So far, this box isn't as bad as last time. Okay, so we've got a couple little minifigs. It's looking like there's a Spider-Man minifig. I don't know if it's supposed to be a mystery, but it looks like it's definitely a Spider-Man. And then we've got a Vulture minifig too. So that's pretty cool. So far we're not looking at plushes or hats that I would never wear. So we're on the right track. Alright, what what else is in here. It looks like the very last thing is the pop vinyl, which is usually the big exclusive. I haven't looked at it yet. I'll let you guys see it before I do, just so you'll know now if I'm going to have disappointment written on my face. So, let's see. It's a Spider-Man Homecoming, but you can see why it's an exclusive. It happens to have the wings here. Maybe I'll get you closer. It's got the little spider web armpit wings for the glider. So the regular version of this doesn't come with that. So that's actually pretty cool, just because it is something that's mildly exclusive. And as you can see, as far as the Homecoming Pops that I currently already have, I just have him in his homemade suit. So I'm actually not very disappointed at all. This is definitely better than the previous Spider-Man box from last summer. So anyways, that's me, the adult male, finishing up what will definitely be now the final unboxing, just because no one seems to, people only care about me putting stuff in my mouth. But I couldn't find anything worth eating this week, so I needed to do this. And I will say, stay tuned as far as eating ones, because there's a doozy coming in thanks to Patreon subscriber and 12 for a Penny co-host Joe. You'll see that hopefully within the next month. It may take longer to happen just because it requires some other things to happen and fall into place, but so you can definitely look forward to that. Also, remember, go to Patreon, or patreon.com/theobscuregentlemen or /theobscuregentlemen, and I believe that's where you can find links. If you do that $15 adult male tier, you can pick food for me to eat. Other than that, follow me at Plain Travis on all social media, and then follow the Obscure Gentlemen at the Obscure Gents. I think it's the Obscure Gents on all social media as well. I should have looked into that before doing it. Yep. We'll see you guys next time.